All right, this is the Monza Model 510 twin grip design, centerless grinding system. Not shown right now is the automatic parts feed, and you can see the takeoff in the back, and also the LOSMA coolant filtration system. Serial number 1200, new 2000. Okay, Rod.
Yeah, just circle around, look at some things. We'll end up over here anyhow. And there's the lube system right up front anyhow. You can get a quick look at that before I forget it. Little pump motor. Backside's all standard. The air they were using for an ejector unit on there, that might still be in the loading system. Slide, we'll run that in a minute. And coolant hookup is here. Again, the coolant system, like you just mentioned, is back over on the other side here with the plug-in. That's all good. This is what they're using for part ejection right now, which is a conveyor, but they put it on the same switch, so that's not a problem. That works. Over here is the main hydraulic system for your feed, and control panel moving along. It's pretty much the main wheel head starter over there, relays. It's all plug-in units on the side here, so when we disconnect it,
right, and there's some,
it'll all come apart.
There's like wire, there's like a cage for around the wireway, right? Like a...
I don't know, where
there is.
Okay, oh, you talking about the black?
Yeah, and something that covers the wires on the floor.
Well, yeah. And the front end, same thing. With the books on the door here. Oops. And the control up here, of course, on top. Let's get a close-up of some of those. That's the spark out timer there. Reg and wheel head start-stop here. Hydraulic start-stop. Coolant start-stop. It's all pretty standard stuff up here. Moving over to the transformer. This machine is presently wired 380 with a neutral or center tap. That's what this transformer is doing for us, with a 480 primary. We'll cycle it a few times hydraulically and kind of watch what's going on here. I just put up a gauge here temporarily, and after we're done cycling it, we can power up the wheels one at a time and listen to them.
What do you want me to focus on?
You'll see. I'm going to just be hitting these buttons here, and I'm going to go back and forth a few times. You can kind of watch the gauge. For startup, you can follow me over here. I'm going to start the two main units, and the rest is all kind of right here. And then later, when I start the wheels, you can zero in right here, Pete. But here's startup just for the two units here. This is oiler and the counterbalance cylinder startup, and the hydraulics back here for feed. And this is all we need right now to go into single or continuous. They're pretty much the same here. We don't have any of the feed package on here. And this is manual, where I can step the entire cycle through one step at a time, but we're just going to stay on single cycle, and you'll see what's happening over here. That's a pot setting for hydraulics, for how fast it feeds in the feed mode. And these two buttons mirror the same two buttons we're going with over here, the red and the green. One is cycle start, and the other one is emergency return. So this is good to go. And coming over here, yeah, you can kind of either way, maybe straight in. Right now I can rapid it into the first stage, and you'll see it move. And it just sits right there, and if I hit the green button again, we'll go into our feed mode. And it's moving. Maybe I can dial it up a little bit here. Yeah, there we go. Gotta get the oil flowing up into this thing. It's a little bit faster feed just for the sake of what we're doing. Then when it gets right around zero here, we got a timer over there, 7-second timeout. So it's timing out right now. I'm gonna lower the timeout just so we can do our video. I'm gonna bring it down to about 3 seconds there. Let's do that again. So this is just going back and forth. Reset, in, back, in again, and feed. And it comes close to about zero there. Timer's on right now, 3 seconds, and it'll kick back. So that's pretty much it. And, oh, you got the hand feed too, of course. See? This should be up, actually. This is part all the way down, and this is all the way up. And there's a switch back there for part ejection, but again, we don't have the ejector on here, so this should really stay up in here, this area. So, one more time. Rapid, feed, and timeout, 3 seconds, and back. And that's the cycle, that's the feed cycle. And while we're here right away, we can adjust the regulating wheel. There's speed control right at the bottom here. If you slow it down, speed it up, that'll come all the way across. Or back, neutral, go back the other way. Slow it down, speed it up. And we got one on the wheel head too over here. If you just take a look at this, without dialing it in, or clamping or anything, I just dialed it all the way back about a ½ inch, and it's got the tracer bar on here. Same idea though. Got the lever, speed controls off the knob. Slowed it down a little bit so I can stop it. It's a little bit more realistic. But for the sake of video, we'll speed it up, stop it. Go back. It all looks pretty good. It works smooth. And then what I'll do now is fire up the reg wheel right away. There's 2 speeds. We can go low and high on this guy. Let's start it low. I'm going to hit it right here. It's got a 6-second delay on there, so I'm not sure why that's built in, but if I turn it on now, you got time to walk back to the machine. It's running now. In about 6 seconds it'll start. That's low. I'll shut it off and go up into high. I'm just done turning, Pete.
I didn't tell you.
Yeah, I know. It did it on its own. I just switched it over and it took off. The relay was still in. That's okay. Same direction. Now given that's high speed with the reg wheel, come around here while it's running. I can pick up the cover real quick maybe and show the whole pulley system. Oh, it's got the switch on it, so it's shut off automatically. That's just a drive pulley there.
Alright.
I don't think it'll start again automatically. As long as you're here, I can turn that on just momentarily.
Let's do the wheels first.
What's that? Go back to the wheel? Okay, so regular's good. And that's off, then we'll go with the wheel heads on. Y delta, I believe. You'll hear it kick in. There it is. On the startup. There's your oilers. They came full right away. The one on the back side you can see too. They seem to be okay. And the brake on. Power that up. You hear them both together now as soon as that starts up. And I'll do a cycle with both wheels running. There we go. That's everything. And we'll cycle it up. And feed. Feeding. And dwell. 3 seconds. Return. That's all we got here.
Alright, now we got that takeoff conveyor.
Oh yeah, yeah, I can fire that up right now.
Yeah.
They've got that wired into the ejection switch. It's fine. I can just turn it on. Which is this one, I think. Is it turning?
Yeah.
Yeah. There we go. Not sure how they were using it with the feeder, but it all makes sense.
Well, wheels come in, part drops back down
Right.
when
Yeah.
it falls off the knife, the support. All right, so
Okay. And to shut it all down then? Oil off, oil. That's it. And you want over here? Sure.
okay, now we'll walk briskly.
Briskly.
So that's Rod. You see Rod's back.
Rod, walking briskly.
Okay. So we've got the Lozma coolant filtration system,
Yeah, it's
paper media.
Yep.
This is what I was talking about, covers the wires on
Oh, the wire
the
way.
floor.
Oh, that's what you meant.
That's
okay.
wire away for the floor.
All right.
We didn't figure out where this guard goes.
Oh, okay.
This is the in-feed system, which you saw in the photographs. And then there are two brand new wheels from Cincinnati Millicron.
Show the operating panel on here, just so they know it's a standalone control on this, see, for the feed system.
Thank you.
Yeah. Just so they know that's plug and play there.
Okay,
Yeah, that's everything we got on the Monza.
and that's a wrap.
Okay.